Hello, students. Welcome to the another session of physics. Here we'll learn errors in measurements. So this type of question was asked in JEE Main 2025 January session. These are very simple question. Only you have to learn little bit of concept. So the question is the physical quantity Q is related to four observables A, B, C, D as follows. Q is equal to A B to the power 4 divided by C D, where A is given, B is given, A is given, B is given, C is given, and D is given. Then you have to find the Q in X by 1000 form, Q in percentage. Where so how we'll do that? So we'll learn similar type of one more question was asked. So first we have to learn some terminology. So what is the why the error happens? So error happens due to two reasons. That is systemic and random. And systemic error may happen due to instrument faulty, faulty technique, and persons is not experienced. Person taking measurement is person is not experienced. So he may get error in taking the measurements. And in spite of you correct even all those things, still some error happen. That is called random, which you cannot avoid. So if the error happen, then how to manage it? How to avoid it? So first, to we have to know the following terminology. That is absolute error. So what is absolute error? So here in question it is given 60 plus minus 3. A is equal to it is what is given? A is equal to 60 plus minus 3. So 3 is delta A. So that is absolute error. So how we'll calculate the absolute error? That we'll see later. Yeah, absolute error. And this is the mean value. This is the mean value. So two things we understood. One is absolute error and one is mean absolute error delta A. Delta A is mean absolute error. 60 plus minus 3 was there, no? So delta A is mean absolute error. Mean absolute error. And this is the mean value. Then what is the relative error? Relative error is 3 by 60. That means 1 by 20. That means delta A by A is the relative error. And what is the percentage? You just multiply by 100. So that is 5%. 5% is the percentage error. So how we calculate the error? So suppose one question is there. This question that you have taken radius of a sphere. You have taken reading 5 times. So first time you got 5.63 meter. Second time you got 5.5 more meter. Third time 5.44 meter, 5.4 meter, and 5.35 meter. So you cannot say which one is correct. So what first you do, you take average of all this. So you have taken average. So this is the mean value. This is the mean value. Like here it was 60. Here the mean value is 5.472. And now we have to find the absolute error. Absolute error in each reading. So one reading you have taken, this is a mean value, and first reading was 5.63. So first reading mean value minus first reading, that is coming minus 0.158. Take mod of this, so this will be positive 0.158. Similarly, for second observation, this much. If it is keep coming positive, then let it be positive, And if it is coming positive, positive, positive. If it is coming negative, make it positive by taking mod value. So these are called the absolute error. Absolute error. And the mean absolute error is mean absolute that in this case it was 3%. It was 3 actually. Sorry, it was not 3. So percent. It was 3 Pascal plus minus 3 Pascal. So that is 0.094. So how you will present this? You will present this as 5.472 plus minus 0.0904. So if this is A, then this will be delta A, and this is A. So this will be mean absolute error, mean absolute error, and this is mean value. Then relative error is absolute delta A by A. So here 0.0165, and if you want to convert it into percentage, then this is 100. Multiply by 100, then 1.65%. So now you have understood the terminology. Now we come to the, if you add, you have to add two quantities. Suppose A and B, you have to add. Then what will do? So simply absolute error is added. So 5.27 plus 27.3 in this question, where two bodies are the measured. If first body is this one, second body this one, you have to add it. And this is also added. So this will be 0.5, and this will be 0, 13, and 4, 43. So this will be 43.0. Suppose you have to subtract, then what will do? Then you will do 27.3 minus 15.3. But error is always added. So error will be 0.5, 0.2 plus 0.5. So this one will be 12. This one is 27, 3, and this is 7. 7. So this will be 11.6 plus minus 0.5. So this will not be deducted. This will be always added. Error is always added. So for the subtraction or addition, error is always added. So what you do in multiplication and division? So multiplication and division, only relative error is added. Relative error or you percentage error, you can also, because relative error percentage is just 100, you have to multiply, then you will get the percentage error. So either you add the relative error or the percentage error. This is the only fundamentals. Now we'll go to the questions. So relative error is nothing but delta A by A, or delta A by A into 100. This is the relative error. So this can be added. If two quantities there, delta A and delta B, so delta A plus delta B plus minus. So error will be this one. And remaining quantity, if it's a multiplication, then you have to multiply. And if division, then you have to divide. So now come to the first question. Here Q is the quantity. Q is the quantity which is multiplication of and division of C by D, C into D. So here you will have to find delta A by A and delta B by B, delta C by C and delta D by D. And this B is 4 times. So delta B by B, delta B by B, delta B by B, 4 times delta B by B. So that will be delta A by A plus 4 times delta B by B plus delta C by C and delta D by D. This should be the answer. So this you can find out by taking log both sides. Log EQ is equal to log A plus 4 log B, 4 log B minus log C minus log D. So now you take anything you take by with respect to any quantity. Suppose you take by t time t. So this will be q delta q divided by dt 1 by a delta a by delta t minus plus 4 log delta by delta b by 1 by b delta b by dt or minus 1 by c delta c by c plus 1 by minus 1 by d delta d by d. But whether it's a multiplication or division, it is always added. So you will have to add it and dt everything dt cancel. So it will be dq by q is equal to delta a by a plus 4 delta b by b minus delta c by c plus delta d by. So here it will not be minus. You will have always it is added. So you have to add all. So error will be delta a by a, delta b by b, delta c by c. So you have to all add whether it's a multiplication or division. So first we have to find delta a by a. So delta a by a is 3 by 60. That means 1 by 2, 20. You take in percentage, then it will be 5%. So delta a by delta a percent delta a by a 5%. Here 0.1 divided by 20 into 100, that is 0.5. So here delta b by b percentage 0.5. Similarly delta c by c. This one is repeated, is recurred is delta a delta b delta c 40 by 0.2. So 0.2 by 40 we are calculating delta c by c is equal to into 100. So 25 here 4 you are dividing by 4. 4 10 are 10 and here 4 25 to the 0.5. 0.5 divided by uh, here 25 into 2.25. So 5 divided by 10, that means 0.5. So here also is a 0.5%. Now you have to take delta c by delta d by d. That means 0.1 divided by 50 multiplied 100. So 2, that is 0.2. So now calculate. So how you will calculate? Here 5%. So here 5% plus 4 times this one. So 4 times this one is 4 into 0.4 plus, because you cannot minus it even though it is a division. So delta c by c, how much we have calculated? 0.5. So 0.5. here 0.2%. So total 7.7%. So this is 7.7 divided by 1000. So Q is equal to 7.7 is equal to X by 1000. So X is equal to 7700. So this will be the answer. Understood? Now here what is given? Here some complicated expression is there. Et alpha q e to the power minus beta t. So you take log. So log et alpha plus this become minus bt minus bt. B is a constant. So now differentiate with respect to t. Then 1 by et into t by dt. So here 3 by alpha t alpha by dt minus e. T respect, though only b will be left. Now take t this side. So t divided by e is equal to 3. T get cancelled. So dt get cancelled. So 3 d alpha by alpha or minus b dt. So this will be the this should be the answer. So what to do? Alpha is given how much? 1.2%. So this will be 1.2%. And T is 1.6%. So you multiply T here and so you multiply T here and divide T here and multiply T here. So now equation become T by E is equal to 3 T alpha by alpha minus beta dt by t dt by t into t. Now you put all the values, you will get d percentage. You put in percentage time means 100 you multiply everywhere. So 3 here we have how much or it is given in percentage term. So here 3 alpha, the 3 into 1.2 1.2% minus beta. How much beta is there? 0.3 and dt by t 1.6%. So this will also added because error is never subtracted. So 0.3 into 1.6 and t is there, so you have to multiply by 5 also. So now it will be 3.6 plus 0.3 into 1.5 into 1.6. That means 1.6 into 1.5. So that will be 3.6 plus 56 are 90 and 15 1 ja 15 and 9 24. So that means 2.4. 2.4 plus 3.4 that is 6%. So here answer is 6%. So the only thing you have to remember that for addition or subtraction you have to add absolute mean error, and for multiplication and division you have to add percentage error or relative error. If a logarithm or different this type of is there, then you have to use differentiation. And differentiation you have to find this term d by e, d alpha by alpha, dt by d, something like that. So this is the percentage. This is similarly you can replace this by percentage error if this is coming. And remaining term like beta t, whatever the data is given that you have to use. So thank you. I think you have learned this and you will be able to get 4 marks if that question is asked in JEE Main or any other engineering entrance examination. Thank you.